let's just cut through all the buzzwords. By 2025, artificial intelligence is no longer some nice-to-have tech for your business, it's become a fundamental part of survival. Failing to adapt isn't just a missed opportunity anymore, it's a direct threat to your company's future. So let's break down exactly why that is.
To really get a handle on the sheer scale of this shift, I want you to focus on just one number: 90%. It's a figure that should honestly make every single business leader out there stop and think, because it represents a massive change in how the world does business.
Yep, you heard that right. Nearly 90% of business leaders now say that AI is absolutely fundamental to their strategy. So the real question we're digging into here is pretty simple. Are you in that 90% club, or are you at serious risk of being left behind?
Okay, so before we go any further, let's just make sure we're all on the same page. What are we really talking about when we say AI in a business context? Well, what it boils down to is creating computer systems that can do tasks that used to require human smarts. Things like seeing, reasoning, learning, and making decisions.
And make no mistake, the money is absolutely pouring in. The global AI market is on track to just explode to over $826 billion by 2030. This isn't some niche hobby. It's a global economic tidal wave, and you can bet the smart companies are already paddling hard to ride it.
So, where is all this investment actually going? Let's break down the four key areas. The four main battlegrounds, really, where AI is fundamentally rewriting the rules of the game for businesses right now.
The first one, and you could argue it's one of the most powerful, is the ability to basically see the future. I'm talking about improved predictive insights. AI can dig through mountains of data to tell you not just what already happened, but what's about to happen. It turns business strategy from a reactive guessing game into a truly proactive plan.
Think about an e-commerce company, for example. AI can analyze everything from sales data to what people are buzzing about online. The result, it's like having a crystal ball that helps them predict demand, nail the perfect price, and tweak their entire operation before their competition even knows what's coming. I mean, that's a massive, massive advantage.
Now, predicting the market is one thing, but what about predicting what an individual customer wants? Well, that brings us to our second area, enhanced customer experiences. In today's world, customers don't just hope you know them, they expect it, and AI is the tech that makes that kind of personalization possible on a huge scale.
We're talking about everything from chatbots that give you instant support 24/7 to recommendation engines that somehow feel like they can read your mind. My favorite example? Think of an airline that automatically rebooks you on a new flight the second yours gets canceled. That's AI in action, turning a moment of total frustration into one that builds real customer loyalty.
The third major impact area is all about what happens behind the scenes, operational efficiency. AI is an absolute powerhouse for automating those high-volume, repetitive tasks, which does something incredibly important. It frees up your most valuable resource, your people.
And listen, this isn't just about processing invoices a little faster. We're talking about computer vision that can spot tiny defects on a production line, or a chatbot that handles up to 80% of routine customer questions. The goal here isn't to replace your team, it's to unchain them from the boring stuff so they can focus on what humans are amazing at: creativity and solving complex problems.
And when you free up your people to think strategically, what's the most powerful tool you can give them? Well, that leads us right to our final area: informed strategic planning. For way too long, big business decisions have been some mix of experience, gut feelings, and a few spreadsheets. AI is changing all of that.
AI can dive into this ocean of data, everything from sales numbers to social media chatter, and pull out these hidden currents that a human team could just never spot. It gives leaders a periscope to see what's actually coming over the horizon, letting them pivot their strategy long before the storm ever hits.
Okay, so understanding the why is one thing, but the real challenge is the how. So let's get practical. Here is a 6-step roadmap for how you can actually build an AI strategy that really works.
Now, this isn't just a simple checklist. It's a fundamental shift in how you think. It all starts with reimagining your core processes from an AI-first point of view. Then, you've got to prepare your team for this new way of working. You need a culture that's always improving, and you absolutely must get your data house in order. Finally, you have to design for collaboration between people and AI, all while making sure everything is grounded in solid ethical standards.
I really want to double-click on that fifth point, human-AI collaboration, because the biggest mistake companies make is thinking AI is here to replace people. It's not. The real magic happens when you let each do what they do best. You let AI handle the heavy lifting with data, patterns, and speed, and you let your team bring the creativity, the empathy, and the big-picture thinking. that partnership is truly unstoppable.
But let's be crystal clear. None of this works without the right fuel. High-quality, well-organized data is the gasoline for your AI engine. If your data's a mess, your AI is going to be a mess. Getting your data architecture right isn't just step one, it's the foundation for everything else you want to build.
So, we've talked about the now, but what about what's next? The pace of AI development is just staggering, and there are several emerging trends that are getting ready to rewrite the rules all over again. First up is something called decision intelligence. This is AI that doesn't just give you a report, it gives you a recommendation. Think of it as moving from an analyst to a trusted advisor. A great example is a supply chain system that doesn't just warn you that you're low on stock, it goes ahead and automatically places the order for you.
Then there's the one you've probably been hearing a lot about, generative AI. This is technology that can literally create brand new content on command. We're talking everything from writing social media posts and ad copy to generating stunningly realistic product photos. It's a complete revolution for anyone in a creative or marketing role.
And what if your AI systems could teach each other? Well, that's the whole idea behind swarm learning. Imagine you have a fleet of delivery drones. When one of them finds a smarter, faster route, it instantly shares that knowledge with every single other drone in the network. The entire system gets smarter in real time. It's collective intelligence on a massive scale.
And finally, there's embedded analytics. This is all about taking AI insights out of some specialized, complicated dashboard and putting them directly into the everyday tools your teams are already using. It makes data-driven decisions just a seamless, normal part of everyone's daily workflow.
So as we look towards 2025 and beyond, it becomes really clear. The ability to compete is going to depend on how well a business can turn these AI insights into real, tangible innovation and efficiency. Adopting an AI-first strategy isn't just about staying current, it's about future-proofing your very existence. So let's end with this one thought. The debate about if a business should use AI, well, that's over. The only question that matters now is how well you're going to use it to build your future.